Hello, my name is Daniel Moran and I will be making a response video to Piero. Okay, so first of all, what Piero learned about creativity is that it is so much more than the traditional definition of the word. He first mentions the art related creativity, such as actors and musicians, which is what most of us thought about creativity before taking this class. But then he uses a great example seen in David's podcast, which is the idea of how being a father changed him and made him be creative in ways he would have never been if it wasn't for him having a child. The myth that surprised him the most is the breed myth, so the one which talks about creativity as being a blessing that not everyone can enjoy. This myth grants all the merits of creativity to the muses visit as if it was something genetic or imaginative. It surprised him because it seemed like a very simple and basic excuse or reasoning for creativity. Basically, it does no justice to the word or to creative people. The reason Piero believes creativity is important in organizations and corporations is because humans need change and to be constantly evolving. He also talks about creativity contributing to the point of differentiation in goods and service, something I heavily agree with. Piero gives an example of how modern offices are much different to the classic cubicles. Nowadays, we see offices that have ping pong tables, movie theaters, couches, among many other things which we have never seen in traditional office spaces. He also gives an example of Primo's chicken bar under mayonnaise as a differentiation point. Luckily, me being Peruvian, I know perfectly well what he's talking about. I swear I'm not lying when I say I ordered Primo's chicken for lunch yesterday. So moving on to his last point, the real life example he gives for the creative process is Sicureza, a clothing store that makes underwear without wires. So Piero mentions this example because the owner of the store saw an opening for a market here, and previous to her store opening, she had to bring in this type of underwear from the US or from other countries. This led her to go to Hong Kong and have a direct conversation with the supplier in order to understand the manufacturing process and the quality and technology of the product. I had heard about this store prior to Piero's presentation, but I had no idea about the whole story. And overall, I think it was a great example of creative thinking from both Piero and the store owner. Thank you.